All right. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to our Vision and Learning webinar. My name is Dinah Certified Optometric Vision Therapist for Daniel and Davis Optometry. And I am so happy that you all could join us this afternoon. Just as a reminder, our webinar is going to be recorded and later you can find it posted on our Facebook page as well as Dr. Daniel's YouTube channel. So after the webinar, we can share that YouTube channel with you. So joining me today is my co-host, newly certified vision therapist, April Pugeta. Welcome.
Hello. Thank you.
So first of all, congratulations on your certification. And for those who are not familiar with vision therapy or that you can even become certified as a vision therapist, would you mind sharing a little bit about your journey?
Yes. So I must say, first and foremost, I am so lucky to have ended up at Daniel and Davis to be trained as a vision therapist. Our doctors here, Dr. Daniel, Dr. Dukes, Dr. Janess, are some of the best, and they provide all of us therapists extensive knowledge and VT training that's ongoing, even to this day. We had education this morning. So getting certified for me was just an opportunity to expand on that knowledge and just a personal goal to really, connect the whys and better prepare for those unexpected situations. It's a long process. It took about 18 months to complete. Lots of research, writing papers on various VT topics, an oral exam, and a written exam. So again, it was long and challenging, but just so rewarding. And again, I'm just so happy to be here tonight to be able to introduce myself as April Pujeta, Certified Optometric Vision Therapist, and present with Dinah tonight's webinar.
Nice, thank you for sharing. Congratulations again. So this month is a very special month for April and myself. Not only are we celebrating the completion of her certification process, it is also our birthday month.
Happy birthday to us.
So as you can see, April and I love to have fun and we love what we do. So we thought, why not bring the fun into our presentation this afternoon? And we'll do so by playing a lot of interactive activities with you and some games. So our first game is the hidden object game. So this is the object that we are hiding throughout our presentation today. You may see it hidden in a picture or in a video, but whenever you see this object, make sure you mark down that you've seen it. And at the end of our presentation, we'll see who comes up with the correct answer. So go ahead and grab your pen and paper if you'd like to play along. And before I put this away, make sure you count this as number 1.
I encourage you guys to play along. The prize is pretty great.
All right, make sure you have your eagle eyes on.
All right. So then without further ado, we'll get right into tonight's webinar, which is Beyond 2020 Visual Skills and Processing Assessments. For those of you who haven't joined our past webinars, you probably think of vision as being able to see clear or having 20/20, but it is so much more than that. Vision is a very complex process. It involves 2/3 of the pathways to the brain and over 20 different visual abilities. It is a large percentage of what we perceive, comprehend, and remember depends on the efficiency of our visual systems. During education, VT education, Dr. Dukes loves to instill in us the definition of vision by Dr. Paul Harris, which is, vision is the ability to derive meaning and direct action.
So now that you know what vision means, how does that relate to the different populations that we service? For our older population, vision means being able to comfortably enjoy activities of daily living. Being able to do so will help instill independence. For our school-age children, vision means academic success. Being successful in the classroom will instill confidence. For our special needs population, vision will allow for social and emotional interaction in the world around them. Maybe those that are nonverbal or need the use of an assisted communication device, vision will help for full self-expression. For our athletes, vision means faster reaction time, better depth perception, better visual spatial location of the ball and the target. And for our youngest patients, the foundations of vision develop in infancy, and to be able to monitor them throughout development helps to make sure that they're meeting their visual milestones and we can catch any early signs of any visual deficiencies. So here's a short list of some symptoms that any combination of our populations may experience, such as eye fatigue, motion sickness, confusion, blur, decreased depth perception, double vision, light sensitivity, and poor visual attention. So now that we've gone through this list, ask yourself, do you experience any of these symptoms?
If you answer yes to any of those symptoms, you may need to call our office for an assessment. Now, where to start the process? It will be similar to scheduling your annual eye health exam, except you want to make it clear that you are having vision issues and you want to specify what your concerns are and the symptoms that you are experiencing. We will actually schedule, because dependent on your symptoms and concerns, we'll provide you paperwork that is specific to those needs. And then we can go over insurance, we can go over costs, and we will actually get scheduled already 2 different appointments. The first one being a telehealth appointment, and the second one being your in-person exam. Now, the telehealth appointment is really all about this paperwork. So many times we have additional questions, we need clarification on certain things, and it's all in an effort to get a more complete picture of what you are experiencing. Additionally, it gives us a great opportunity to get to know you as a person better and make this experience as comfortable as possible.
When you're ready for the in-person visit, you'll be greeted by one of our patient care coordinators. We have Kristen, who happens to also be our practice manager, Amy, Alyssa, and Iman. And as you can see, you'll be greeted at the front door and we'll scan your temperature. And we are asking our patients to wear a facial covering at this time. Here's a quick little video of Alyssa welcoming you to our office.
All right, and you are all set for Friday, May 7th at 10 a.m. Thank you, and we'll see you then. Take care. Hi, my name's Alyssa. I'm one of the patient care coordinators here at Daniel and Davis Optometry. I will be helping you out from checking in to checking out, as well as if you have any questions or concerns, especially with scheduling, you're more than welcome to help ask me, and I can help you guys right out.
After checking in with the front desk, one of our pre-testers will take you back for preliminary measurements. Our pre-testers are Taylor and Rhea on the far left here, and we have included a video of Taylor walking us through the pre-testing process.
Hi, my name is Taylor. I'm one of the pre-testers here at Daniel and Davis Optometry. I've been working here for about a year now. And my favorite thing about working here is how friendly and welcome the staff is, and that definitely flows over to our relationships with our patients. I'm going to walk you through some of the pre-tests here. First thing we're going to do is the auto refractor right here. Just takes an estimate of what would be your prescription. Go ahead and place your chin in that chin rest there. I'm going to make a couple adjustments. Go ahead and look ahead. Perfect. I'm going to move over to your other eye now. Blink if you need to. Go ahead and lean back. We're all done with this one. The next thing we're going to do in this room is take the pressure in your eyes. This is the eye care here. It's going to have you turn face towards that wall there. Come right in front of you. Go ahead and just blink if you need to, but otherwise just breathe and relax. Perfect. We'll check your other eye now. Excellent. Go ahead. We're all done with that one. The next thing we're going to do is turn to face this machine here, the Optomat. We're going to take a scan of the back of your eye so the doctor can review the health. So go ahead and follow that blue light on in with your right eye. Turn your nose towards me. Perfect. Go ahead and blink once. Super big open eyes. Excellent. Go ahead, lean back. We'll go ahead and turn in, look in with your other eye. Follow that light on in again. Excellent. Blink once. Super big open eyes. Perfect. We're all done with that one there. So the next thing we're going to do is head on out of this room so we can go see the doctor in his exam room.
So as Taylor mentioned, after pre-testing, you'll be walked into one of our doctor exam rooms. Now, the portion of this examination may look similar to your annual eye exam, but there will be additional subjective measurements and additional measurements. You can see the variety of assessments we offer are developmental visual assessments and infancy exams, neuro-optometric or rehabilitation assessments, binocular vision assessments, and sports vision assessments.
The doctors could also recommend additional testing. We have 2 tests that we could perform: the visual efficiency evaluation and the visual perceptual evaluation. The visual efficiency evaluation assesses things like reflexes, gross motor ability, eye movement control, focusing near and far, and eye teaming ability. Whereas the visual perceptual evaluation assesses the process in which you interpret and understand the visual information received by the eyes. So we thought we could show you some testing, but we thought this could also be a perfect opportunity to play some games with you all. So if you're comfortable, please join in on this interactive fun. And if not, just please play along at home and just kind of see how you do during these games. So with each, we have 4 different games that we'll show you, and with each one, we'll explain it before we put up the slide, because right when we put it up, it'll be go time. So the first game we'll focus on is an efficiency game focusing on line tracing. The slide that we will put up will have many intersecting lines on it, but there will be one line that leads to the target, which is a blue beetle. So just when we put the slide up, all of you figure out which line is it that leads to the beetle. You can unmute or just type in the chat box which line leads there, and we will put that slide up now. You're getting some answers. Let's see what everyone's,
Two.
Good.
2 from Lyndon.
2. Good job, everyone.
2 from Dr. Jeanette.
Anyone else?
2 from Sam.
Good. All right. I think, well, everyone got it correct, but let's be sure. Yes, number 2. Great job, everyone. So this really, is a game that we play that people love to play, but it really does assess a visual ability, which is pursuits. And pursuits are the ability to just track an object smoothly and accurately. And all of you guys have great pursuits. Good job. Next up, we are going to look at some number reading. Now, it's not just any number reading. The slide that we will put up will have many numbers in a paragraph form that will be unevenly, randomly spaced apart. It's going to be your job to do your best to stay on the first row, reading each number from left to right, and just go row by row. And we just want to see, can you keep your place and how quickly can you complete it? So just let us know when you guys are finished and we will put that slide up now.
Ah, nice.
Good job.
You can tell your vision therapist.
Anyone else?
Jackie's done. Lyndon's done. Dr. O'Neill's done. Isabel done. Daphne done.
Yay, we have great participants. Thank you guys so much. So, this could be overwhelming for some people, right? You can easily lose your place with something like this. And something like this measures your saccadic visual ability, which is the ability to just jump from one target to the next target with good accuracy. So great job, everyone. So I think we'll move on to some more perceptual games. And the next one we do will focus on your memory. Now, before we put the picture up, we will give you about 10 seconds to gather as much information as you can about the picture we are going to show you. At the completion of the 10 seconds, we'll take that picture away and ask you questions about what you just saw and see how well your memory is. So we're going to go ahead and put that picture up now. And that's about 10 seconds there, so we're going to take it away. All right, so I'll just kind of ask everyone, feel free to type this in. First question, how many clouds were in the sky? Ooh, quick, guys are good. What animal was front and center?
Lyndon thinks a horse. A horse from Isabel, and Visualize says chicken.
Okay, anyone else? How about, was the barn on the right or left side of the picture?
Visualize left, Lyndon left, Jackie left. Yeah, a lot of people left.
Oh yeah, Daphne even put from a point of view. Okay, everyone is doing great so far, but we'll check at the end. And one last question, did the barn have windows? Gotta know. Oh, we gotta get
Some
no,
yeses.
yes.
Questionable yes from Lyndon. Daphne, no.
All right, well, let's see. Let's see how well you guys did. All right, so we do have 4 clouds in the sky. We have a horse that is front and center. We have the barn located on the left side, and we do have windows on that barn. So great job. Thank you guys so much for participating. That was so much fun. Good job, you guys. Okay, we do have one more, and Dinah will kind of take the lead on this one.
All right, so this next activity will require some visual closure skills. And April will go over what visual closure means in just a little bit. But the way we're going to play this game is by figuring out which outline belongs to the words. So here's an example. We have the word cat, and the outline for cat would look like this. I've traced it in red. What you'll see are some words and some options for outlines. And I'd like for you all to guess which outline belongs to each word. So up on the top, we have the first word, happy. So which outline do you think belongs to the word happy? 1, 2, or 3? Visualize says 2, Lyndon says 2.
Good
A few more
job.
people saying 2. Okay. Let's take a look. It was 2. Good job, everyone. Good job, Sam.
Yay.
All right, next word, lamp. Which outline? 1, 2, or 3?
Isabel was
fast.
quick with 1.
Kristen, 1. Dr. Janess, 1. iPhone user, 1. Francis, 1. Okay, everyone seems to be in agreement that it's 1. Let's check. Number 1.
Good job.
And then the last word is chimp. Which outline belongs to chimp? Ooh, Dr. O'Neill, 3. Lyndon, 3. Dr. Janess, 3. All right, I think everyone is in agreement, 3. Very good.
Very good job. And as Dinah said, visual closure is the ability to perceive a final form without having all of the visual clues to being present. Like they don't have to be there for you to figure it out. And you guys all did a great job. So finally, so back to the assessment part. Again, all of that test or all of the games we just played would be similar to the testing that we do in therapy. And as much as we can in any aspect of the assessment, we are going to try to make you have fun and be comfortable. So that isn't like too far from the things we do. So once all of that is completed, the exam and the testing, the next step in this process would be a consultation. Now this can be either in person or a telehealth appointment, and you are actually going to sit with the doctor for this portion. The doctor will review the results, and they will also give their recommendations as far as treatment. And treatment could include glasses, it could include contact lenses, it could include sensory learning integration and therapy, and a therapy program. The doctor would also specify the length of the program and any additional recommendations they feel would be helpful to you in your daily life.
So if the doctor does recommend prescription glasses or contact lenses, then you'll be handed over to an experienced optician within our optical department. Our optical team consists of Cole, Morgan, Iman, and Hilda. And here's a quick little video of Hilda taking over your care.
Hello, my name is Hilda. I'm an optician. I like to find out what my patients' needs are in terms of frame styles, what best fits their personality, and what fits their lifestyle. I can actually walk you into the optical department and find you the right style for you. Thank you. Follow me.
And if sensory learning is recommended, I'm sure a lot of you aren't familiar with what it is. Now, sensory combines the use of syntonic light filters, vestibular movement, and auditory stimulation, all in an effort to better coordinate your nervous system, which would then help improve your visual skills. Now, Dr. Daniel just recently did a webinar on the sensory learning program. So we've included her link to her YouTube channel that actually has all of her past webinars. Very informative. I highly suggest you check it out. But if this kind of sparks your curiosity as to what this is, please check out that video.
And if vision therapy is recommended, you would be working with one of the 4 vision therapists. We have 4 allowing for options with days, times, and even locations for your program. We have April and Melissa and myself. And here is a video of Felicia introducing herself.
Hi, I'm Felicia. I'm one of the vision therapists here at Daniel and Davis Optometry. I've been here for over 15 years and enjoy helping people make their vision better for a better life. If you have any questions, just give me a call. I'd be happy to answer them for you. Bye. See you soon.
And these are our wonderful doctors. Starting from the left, we have Dr. Camilla Dukes, Dr. Jonathan Jeunesse, and Doctors Susan Daniel and Christopher Davis.
All right, everyone. So now comes the time in our presentation where we would like to hear from you and answer any questions that you may have. Joining us today, we have Dr. Susan Daniel. Dr. Daniel, are you here? If you are, if you can unmute yourself, please. Dr. Daniel is, hi. Dr. Daniel has been in practice since 1991 with her husband, Dr. Christopher Davis. They've originated here in Carlsbad, offering the visual skills and visual processing assessments for San Diego County since then. She's the immediate past president of the Optometric Rehabilitation Association and is a member of the College of Optometrists in Vision Development and the College of Syntonics. Thank you for joining us, Dr. Daniel. So if you have any questions, go ahead and unmute yourself, or if you feel more comfortable, you can type in the chat box and we will do our best to monitor any questions that you may have. All right, Sam, I see you have a question. Go ahead.
How much does it cost per? I have no insurance, so how much does it cost?
I think you had a good answer.
Well, the full assessment is going to start at $858. Now that is, that can vary. It depends. There's a few different factors that it will include, whether or not you need all the testing, if you have vision insurance to cover the exam portion. Again, I know, Sam, you had mentioned that, but for everyone else, if you have vision insurance to cover the exam portion, that could go down. Now, we won't know for sure what exactly you'll need until you call our office and get assessed. But at the most, it would start at $858 and then go down from there, depending on specifically what you need.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
It's a good question.
Any other
Anybody?
questions?
I have another question.
Go
Yes,
ahead.
Sam.
Where are you guys located?
We're in Carlsbad. I'm not sure. I think you're local to the North County. Yeah. We are closest to the corner of El Camino Real and Carlsbad Village Drive. At the end of our webinar, I'll have our address listed, and that way, if you'd like to map it at a later time, you can see exactly how far we are from you. We do also have a separate location that's just for vision therapy sessions, and that's located in Mission Valley. However, all the assessments and routine care is done here in Carlsbad.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And we have a question in the chat box. How long do your evaluations last? 1 day, multiple hours, dependent on age and needs? Both. Okay, so the evaluations, it does for sure depend on the patient. A lot of what comprises our evaluation is not time-based. That allows for more observations. How long does it take for a patient to complete a particular assessment? And we look at the patient's stamina during that visit. If needed, we recommend coming back for an appointment on another day. But we have those patients who are so gung-ho and have lots of energy that they're able to do everything in one visit. So between 1 to maybe 3 hours, but again, that could be separated among multiple visits. So I hope that answered your question. Oh, you're welcome. Good question.
Any more questions?
see if I can. Okay. Well, if you come up with questions later on, feel free to email us. I understand that since everyone can see in the chat box, if there's something that you'd like to address more privately, feel free to reach out. So what we will do is we will then move on and go on to some announcements. And I know that you're all anxious to see who the winner is of our hidden object game.
So while you guys are gathering your final counts for the hidden object game, I just wanted to announce our next webinar that will be in June, Thursday, June 24th at 6:30 p.m. We are going to have our wonderful Dr. Susan Daniel presenting a webinar on early visual development in infants. So please put that on the schedule and stay tuned for more information. So let's use this chat box again. You guys have been so great using this. We have this one last picture though. So please add seeing these glasses as your last time and go ahead and start submitting your final answers. Yes, it does include the example and as well as this last showing. That's
No
okay.
worries.
It's all right.
If it's easier to say your answer, you can do that as well. Sometimes the chat box is hidden and tricky to find. All right, Sam, we got your answer of 7. Daphne says 9.
Are we all done submitting those answers?
Samantha, do you have an answer? Would you like to participate?
Say on their head. On their head. On their head. Can you hear it? Can you hear us?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Say on their head. Say it loud.
On their head.
You got 10?
Say on their head.
On their head.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
It is on her head. Do you remember how many times you saw those blue glasses?
Say 2.
2.
Okay.
Say it louder. Say 2.
2.
Thank you, Samantha. All right, so we're just checking everyone's answers. So again, if you'd like to participate, let us know. Looks like we have all.
So we have one person who got that correct, and that was Isabel with the answer of 10.
Yay!
Yay, Isabel. Good job with that. Those were tricky. So many of you got 9. You were just missed 1. So Isabel, we will get in contact with you and we'll coordinate the pickup of this wonderful gift donated by our practice manager, Kristen Palpal McMichael.
All right. So.
Oh, but that's not all. For those of you that have attended tonight and played our games with us and just supported us, we are offering free sunglass vouchers just in time for summer. To redeem these vouchers, please email Dinah, dinah.ciatuu at totalvisionllc.com to redeem.
All right, everyone, here is our address. I'll leave that up. And our phone number, if you'd like to call our office to schedule your appointments, or if you have more questions, you can call us. If it's easier to send us emails, if there are any general questions, you can email info@doctorsofoptometry.com. And if you'd like to get a hold of April or myself directly, you can email us at april.pugeda@totalvisionllc.com or dina.ciatu@totalvisionllc.com. All right, everyone. So that's the end of our webinar. I wanted to thank you all for being here. Thank you, April, for co-hosting with me. I had so much fun, and I'm sure I speak for everyone. We hope to see you more often in some of our future webinars. Thank you, Dr. Daniel, for joining us today. I'm sure we're gonna have some questions that we'll need your professional input with. So thank you for joining. Thank you, Brooke and Leslie, for your help with today's webinar as always. But most importantly, thank you to you all for joining us and allowing us to have this conversation with you. If you have any questions that we didn't get to answer, or maybe there's a topic that you'd like to see covered in a future webinar, then please let us know, reach out to us. But until then, everyone, thank you so much. Stay safe, and we'll see you in June.
Bye, you guys.
Bye.
So if maybe I'm gonna be interested, but what do you guys give? I have vision issues, like double vision.
Oh, yeah, Sam, I definitely recommend, if you're local, calling us, giving us a call and scheduling an exam. We could always talk about it more if you call us or email one of us, and we can figure out all the details for you.
Okay.
But
thank
double
you.
vision is definitely something we encounter a lot, and yeah, and we'd be able to address.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for joining us.
I'm nowhere near associated with it.
It's okay, neither are we.
That's good. No one wants you to get harmed. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, guys. Just jump on.
Thank you, girls.
Thank you.
See you.